You know, it's buffering way faster this time. It did it in like 10 seconds. So now, stream health is good. Here comes my preview. We're good.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I hear myself here. Oh yeah. You say something.
Testing my microphone.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and stop that. All right, we're in. Hey, Diego. Welcome, welcome.
We're already up and going?
Yep, we're good to go.
Cool.
Troms, Curlyhead, Mikera, Zico, everybody, thanks for watching. This is Seth. Seth tonight is going to be playing, and I'll be kind of watching you guys in the chat room here. He's going to be playing Far Cry Primal for the first time. We've never seen this.
It's going to be sweet.
Never seen either one. We're doing pretty good. So we might be a little quiet when there's a cutscene or something, just to kind of like let it play. Doing pretty good. If you guys have any problems with audio or weirdness, just let me know in the chat room. But I think at the moment it should be okay.
All right, we moving forward.
Yep, we're ready. Whenever you
Here
are.
we go. Far Cry Primal.
Far Cry.
Getting excited for Far Cry 5, but playing in the Stone Age.
I thought this was a video. Yeah, once a week we're going to try to do this. This is like our second time doing a live stream. Also, live streams like this aren't technically co-op. They could be, but not always. Yeah, this is co-op, I think. Does this game have co-op?
No, this one is the only one that doesn't.
All right. No, this game will not be co-op. We're going to be watching Seth play by himself, but I will be here as well, so it's kind of co-op because we're co-oping the game. He's just holding the controller.
Mess with the default bright. Version update disclaimer.
Uh-oh.
As part of this update, we've changed how Far Cry Primal saves data. This means any saved data from now on cannot be loaded on the... Okay.
Hey, it's nice to hear that. I'm going to get your name right here. I'm sorry. You have it looks like a kind of a Japanese name. Hisao Nakai. Hisao Nakai. I'm glad you enjoy the show. I'm not sure we would go back to the Division. I feel like we've kind of done everything.
I definitely want to go back to the Division.
All right,
because there's going to be a Xbox One X pad, and they've apparently changed it a substantial amount. Wait, I don't have to look at it.
Yes, Far Cry 5 will definitely be a game we play on our show for sure. I mean, we've always had lots of luck with the Far Cry games being something that we can play and go back to and still have lots of fun stuff happen. Patrick says, "What's up to you?"
Hello, Patrick. I don't want to go through all this. I thought I did, but now I don't.
This is on Xbox One, OG Xbox One. So it may not look as good as it would if you had an X.
Gonna do survivor mode? No, it's off. Permadeath? That would be rough.
That seems appropriate for this game, though, considering you're like a caveman.
All men are permadeath. Even modern men. What do you mean?
Thank you, Kukulhan. I'm saying this is the thing about usernames in voice chats. You never know if you're going to say it right. Kukulane. Anyway, you know who I'm saying. Thanks for watching. I haven't heard anything new about Splinter Cell, have you?
Only just the rumor that Michael Ironside was working with Ubisoft like late last year.
What happened with the yearly wrap-up video? It's different now. In what way is it different? Oh, we've got a cutscene.
First I heard a cell phone, I was going, what's going on?
This is neat. You're going back in time.
Oh, going backwards. Way backwards. Way backwards.
10,000, sweet. I'm actually not sure which ones will do known assassin. I'm sure we'll discover it as we go. Oh, we'll probably play for a couple hours.
Yeah. I figured 11:30.
Yeah.
Central time. Okay.
KT, I think we have differing opinions on that, but I tend to... I had a lot of fun in Portal 2 as one of my favorite co-op games.
Wait, you think I didn't have fun in Portal 2?
I don't know what your favorite is.
What my favorite co-op game is?
Oh, Splinter Cell, probably.
Probably Splinter Cell. Although I had a lot of fun in Crackdown. I'm probably not going to pay too much attention to the plot on this.
I'm going to take a moment and look at it. Thanks, General Ryan.
Masters of Fire.
Maybe next year. Seth, is this 4K enhanced?
No, it is not. It is. In fact, wait a minute.
For Xbox One X, I mean.
I didn't have it installed on my hard drive. I thought I did, so when I checked, it wasn't on the list. But now I'm realizing
you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know because I didn't have it installed on my Xbox yet. So I shouldn't say that I know. I don't think it is, but I don't know for sure.
Hi, David White. Thanks for joining us.
I know Ubisoft is pretty good about updating, although they haven't done The Division yet, which is one I'm waiting for.
Yeah, Hassao, I don't know what you meant when you talked about the wrap-up video, the yearly wrap-up video. It was kind of similar to last year's. We just picked our favorites and then showed them. So if there was something else you were describing being different, I'd like to know what you meant. Game audio a little too loud. I'll turn it down. Thank you.
You're in a very misty area. Give me control. I want to look around.
This looks cool. Is this? You think this is real time?
I think so. Oh, we're doing cool code whispers. My name is Tucker.
I think we did a Fortnite video. We did a couple of those, or did we do just one?
I think we just did one because we were getting whipped.
Yeah. We will sometimes do games where it's Seth and I on a team against other players. We tend to prefer games it's just us, but we'll do those. Oh, this looks good. The graphics are really cool.
Follow Dalso. Is that Dalso? I bet it is. Oh, the mammoth stepping is rumbling my controller.
Hey, Retro. Welcome. I think we played Warframe a million years ago. I don't know if we did it for the show.
Warframe? Yeah. Real early on PS3. Look at all. I am surrounded. Okay. Well, which one do you want me to get?
Oh, yeah. Hassao, I thought about that, yes. Maybe next year we'll do that. I don't think, a lot of times on those end of year videos, we do them kind of literally at the last minute. Next year, we're getting requests to do like we did in the past where we'll like talk in the video.
Oh, that's funny. Those were fun.
Yeah, that was kind of fun to do too. Our plan is to have a second channel set up that we'll put these recordings on. We haven't done that yet.
Whoa.
Alright. So all you have your stick right now. Oh my gosh, you're in the fire.
I'm on fire. Put it out. Put it out. Heal. Oh, I don't know what I just did to heal.
Ninja Nub says Far Cry Primal is where you play a caveman, voiced by Adam Jensen.
I think my headset must still be too loud because I can barely.
Okay.
Do you want me to turn it off or turn it down here?
Yeah, try turning it down on your headset. Just down on the big round part when you have time. It's the flat part on the outside.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's on the other.
It's on the right side, but you just click in on the round thing that's sticking out. You'll hear it beep.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. All my teammates are already okay. Take it. Last spear.
Kill the mammoth.
Did it. Let me get my spear back. Whoop. Nope. Cutscene.
What's your recommendation on Monster Hunter World?
Me?
Yeah.
Don't think you're gonna easily play the plot with co-op. It was a mess, and I read later that you can't do plot stories. It's why the quest that we had, we would do the same quest, but it had a different name. It's because you can't actually play the plot ones together. So you can go back and replay with your friends. And that was a hot mess trying to get that to work.
The co-op was kind of tacked on.
Oh, God!
That's cool. Sabertooth.
What's in his mouth? Oh, he ripped the spear out of his neck?
Well,
What's going on? How is this better? Oh, man.
Hey, these are tough times, man.
You guys have preferred the tiger.
Welcome to the daily life of a caveman. Or proto-man or whatever.
Proto-man.
Yeah, retro, we're going to do Far Cry 5 when that comes out.
Yes, I cannot wait for Far Cry 5. Does he have ribs coming out of his
Yeah, or like something stuck in him.
tooth tiger? Oh, like take his hookah beads? Or puka shells? Hookah or puka? I think it's puka.
I'm not sure.
Why?
Hey, they were made of sturdier stuff back then. But then they only lived to be like 30.
Okay. Are they a bracelet or a necklace? Looks like a bracelet.
Oh, I like the depth of field effect.
Okay, fast forward at the burial. That's good. A tiger's still up there?
It's hungry.
Alright. The path to Oros.
I actually don't know anything about Far Cry 3 Remastered. Hey, look at Ubisoft Club notification.
Oh, that's funny. Far Cry 3 Remastered, you get for free if you get the Far Cry 5 Season Pass.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
Our video says the wrong thing, even though it shouldn't. Alright. I think I've changed it. I hope.
Can't you just fix it in YouTube and not worry about the Elgato?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
I just don't know how to commit.
Look, I've got a dotted line where I've walked.
It should say Far Cry Primal.
On the mini-map. I'm just making the dotted line do stupid things.
Alright, it should say Far Cry Primal now, I think. Thanks for letting me know about that, Patrick.
You don't care about that dotted line.
General, yeah, we have talked about that in the past, trying to figure out a way to do that. It's tricky, but, you know, maybe a Minecraft server or something. I think we mentioned that in the last time we streamed.
What are you talking about?
A way to play with viewers.
Oh, yeah.
We're not really sure, like, a good way to do it. Certainly not with a microphone, but, like, maybe just as, like, voiceless, you know, fans who want to play with us.
Take slate.
It's tricky, though, because we don't want to have to add people to our friends list, because then, you know, we'll have 1 million people on our friends list, and we'll get notifications all the time, and blah, 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 blah. So it's tricky. We're not sure how to do that yet. It says the dotted lines is tracks for hunting. I think you can track stuff.
All I can track right now is myself. I'm gonna go punch a goat. Come here, goat. Take it. Nope, I don't have any punch powers. Bummer.
Hey, Savage Assassin.
Oh,
Welcome.
I've got to collect. Okay, I'm not even paying attention. I'm kind of just in the environment. I'm not paying attention to.
It's a question for you when you're ready, Seth.
Lay it on me.
How do you guys feel about Spider-Man PS4?
Other than the platform, I'm real excited about it. It will be why I end up buying a PS4 Pro.
KT Slayer, absolutely. I mean, Red Dead is a foregone conclusion. We'll be playing that for sure.
Further info on Spider-Man. Love everything about it, except his suit looks so stupid.
Seth's very particular about that.
Yep. That is changing it for changing its sake. And that is obnoxious. Okay, craft a bow.
You know what's funny is I was thinking about this game. It's like, of all the Far Cry games, this is the one that makes the most sense for you to be out hunting animals and collecting weeds and stuff.
Yeah,
because
look,
it's
I'm
like,
actually making this bow.
Oh, that's cool.
Now I'll have to craft some arrows. By collecting sticks and... Nope, just get arrows automatically. Now I hunt.
Thanks, Patrick.
Hunter vision. Every game's got a vision.
Thank you, Chris. Good name, by the way. A 70, have you been able to confirm that? I'm sure that would make Seth very happy to know. We met through my brother about 15 years ago.
20.
20. Oh my God, that's right. It's almost been 20 now.
1999.
Well, and the how is that Seth was working at a computer store, and my brother also worked there, and so that's how we met.
It wasn't the first time I had met you, but one of the times we spent the most time was when you brought your Asian Dreamcast over to the shop that you had imported.
When did we meet before that? I don't remember.
What?
When did we meet before that?
You'd been over to the shop several times.
Oh yeah. I mean, I meant like I met you at the store.
at Busy Bites.
Yeah. Because I don't think you'd ever
computer shop was Busy Bites.
Yeah, and I don't think we ever like met like at Craig's house or anything before that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Whoa. Okay.
Okay. So Seth A70 says that Insomniac has confirmed that there will be alternate spider suits.
I read that too. I'm happy about that, but I hope that it's not just like a once you beat the game kind of thing. I hope that I'll be able to take that crap off immediately.
Well, you were saying you think it's going to be story related.
That's my total guess is just the puff paint white on him is just somehow to combat Mr. Negative's power. But that's total guess. I know nothing about it.
General Ryan, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. We both appreciate it. Go have fun.
Okay. Some goats.
I don't. Well, it would have been right after high school. For me, at least. Seth was just a few years younger than me.
What was the question?
Did we meet in college?
No. We were.
I had just graduated college or high school.
No.
91.
Graduate
right?
high school in 99.
99. Oh, 90. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, I'd already been to college, sort of. And you would have.
Your math is terrible.
Well, I thought it was 91 for some reason. I was thinking, but 91 is Sega Genesis, not Dreamcast. I got them mixed up.
Whoa! Do you hear that? I can't. Can you help me find a goat? Like for some reason, I don't know if maybe my headphones are on backwards. Like my sound. No, it can't be.
Something the sound coming out the wrong side. It could be this software for all I know.
Oh, there's a goat.
Yes, Patrick. I think it's one of the best things about our video channel is that you have to be longtime friends like us to be that way. Yes, Red KT. I think it obviously. I think it's going to be amazing.
They're going to bleed out. Yep. Okay, good. And I get my arrow back, I bet.
What do you think of the web slinging in that new Spider-Man game?
It looks amazing. I think. I'm again everything other than that suit. I'm really excited for.
Yes, David. No, well, it was just a coincidence because we met based on the fact that I was showing off this import Dreamcast that I got. And so I was thinking, oh yeah, that was like in 91, but then I remembered, no, 91 is when Sonic the Hedgehog 2 came out, or Sonic something like that. And I just got them mixed up.
I remember the Dreamcast. In fact, the only reason I remember
999, wasn't it?
999.
Yeah, you're right. Gosh. Just now put that together. Did you know that Skyrim was 11-11-11?
I think at one point I probably knew that, but I wouldn't have never, like, if that were a question on Jeopardy, I wouldn't have answered it.
Really? I always remember that one. Because how awesome is that? And remember, it was the word Skyrim, and then there are 6 letters in Skyrim, and then they all turned and became a 1, and it was 11-11-11.
Oh, that's funny.
Isn't that cool?
The one I remember that did it was Oblivion, because it was Elder Scrolls 4, so it pulled out IV to be the I and V in Oblivion.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's right. That's also very cool. I don't know what they're going to do for 6.
Finally killed a goat. This is some riveting streaming.
Thank you, Okie Dokie. Oh my gosh, you remember that? No, I don't really do like videos on my own personal channel, really. That was more like I had gotten access to a PlayStation 4 controller really early, and I just wanted like to show people because I couldn't find any videos like that. That's also a pretty embarrassing video. It's me like basically fondling a controller for 30 for like
Your
60
controller
seconds.
Porn video? Did somebody bring that up?
Yes. He asked if I was going to do more like that. I'm like, I don't think so.
Oh, come on.
Yes, you get Skyrim for PlayStation VR. I recommend that highly. What's the one with the gun?
Farpoint?
Farpoint?
Farscape?
Farpoint? I think it's Farpoint. With the PS Aim controller is really good, and then
Arizona Sunshine.
Yeah, that's really good. And then I would also say like, what's the slow motion one?
Super Hot?
Super Hot VR. That's really good. Yeah, HK, we're going to try to do that a little more often. This is our 2nd week in a row doing it. We think it's kind of fun. We get together the game anyway, so we might as well stream it. Wow, deadly. It's pretty long term, man. Yeah, we've been doing it for about 7, I think, now.
I have some animal fat now. Jealous.
Yes.
Can I climb?
Have you been able to craft anything new?
No, I've collected some goats. I need to find shelter and light a campfire. I guess I'll find shelter and light a campfire.
Yes, Chris Stewart, you are correct. I had never beaten or played a Resident Evil game, and I completed all of Resident Evil 7 in VR. And it was great.
Yeah, I hope they finish up porting that for the PC. I want to play that badly.
Nice job.
Oh, I'm in no control right now.
I know. I'm kind of like
cutscene hands.
Yeah, just making a joke about how good you're doing there.
Low on it. Oh, I thought someone was joking. That actually is Adam Jensen's voice.
You can tell.
Caveman. Yeah. Good call, whoever brought that
I kind
up.
of remember vaguely a video of a developer diary and talking about them making this language up.
Yeah, I remember that too.
I'm not sure we'll do more Monster Hunter. We might, but we weren't like blown away by wanting to do more of it.
Now I can craft a club.
Nice. Oh man, well you got to do that.
Done.
That's the staple of all caveman weapons.
Wow, what a fortunate stick I had there.
Yeah.
Absolutely rock hole sized. Okay, rip that up. I bet you I'll upgrade that as the game goes on. I'll have a bazooka by the end. So you eat these things. Oh no, okay, so I can light my club on fire. Excellent. Caveman flashlight. Set it. Burn them. Remember Far Cry 2, the one that was set in Africa? You could like set everything on fire. Whoops, set myself on fire.
I just realized I was streaming the video. I shouldn't be doing that.
You were streaming what?
I was streaming us.
Oh.
It just, when I reloaded the page, it's been streaming. I didn't want to mess up our bandwidth.
Ooh, I started fire. Wow, these are like forever burning bushes.
So there's another mechanic that makes sense in this game more than the others, like just having that spreading fire.
Yeah. Can I burn this low bush?
You ever seen the movie Quest for Fire?
I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar.
It's not bad, but it's notorious for having some adult scenes. I don't know, Patrick. Maybe. Well, you can just Google us, actually. It's not that hard to find our faces. Now, Seth will probably know this, so I'll say it, and then let's see if he knows it. I'm willing to bet he does. Chris Stewart asks, do you guys know that the voice in Spider-Man for PS4 is the same from Prince of Persia?
Which Prince of Persia? The guy that's voicing Peter in this one is Yuri Lowenthal. And I know that Nolan North was the voice of the really cool art stylized cell shaded one. Maybe did like the original Prince of Persia trilogy on the OG Xbox. That could be. I don't remember. I don't think I ever paid attention to who that was.
Is the Sabertooth still around?
I can hear it every once in a while, but I don't ever see it.
Yeah.
Look, my club is whittling down. I wonder if I lose it after a while.
Hey, Steven. Thanks for joining us. Ninja Nub's suggesting that maybe you, flesh it out using the fire.
Flesh what out?
The saber-toothed tiger.
Oh, flesh it out with fire?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I have to do. I don't know. Oop, not myself.
Sands of Time.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't realize that was him.
I only know that name from all the anime shows he's in, but then I don't remember which characters he is. I just always see his name in the credits. I'm doing pretty good, Steven. Thanks. Hey, Neon. Welcome.
Whoa.
If I say someone's name twice, I apologize. Thanks, Killer Gun. You know, we don't really try to be funny.
What's going on here?
Honestly. We're just sort of having fun.
Dead wolf. Strong Winja. I think I'm a Winja.
Yes, the Geek Beats, that is our plan. We will probably create a second channel and put these live stream archives up on that.
There's a bunch of wolves.
Hey, Casey. Thank you. Glad you enjoy our fun little co-op-y adventures.
My club is definitely going to crap out here in a second.
Oh man, we're totally crazy looking forward to Crackdown 3. I'm probably going to buy an Xbox One X for that.
Oh, is it really?
I mean, that's my plan, I think.
Okay, well, I don't think you've ever said that before. I've asked you before, and you've kind of been, I don't know.
I mean, I'm going to get an X eventually. That might be the reason right there. You know, it's the most prominent Xbox game that I'm most interested in.
Wolf.
Action
headshot.
Oh my gosh.
Caveman headshot.
Savage Assassin. Now you're bringing up really old stuff.
Ignite weapons from the weapon wheel. Hold left bumper and use X. Can I fire an arrow?
Patrick, I'm not really sure.
Yes!
Probably the one we laughed the most of would be my favorite episode.
Got a wolf on fire.
Would it bother you if I tilted this TV a little towards me?
No, it actually helped because I'm getting kind of a glare on the lamp anyway.
Okay, how's that? Better?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Does that help the glare?
Yep. Headshot on a wolf. I love caveman headshots.
I know, that's weird. All these people like A70 talking about the fact that they practically grew up with our channel. It's been 7 years, you know. And so when they were like 11 and now they're like, you know, 17, and it's like, what? It's crazy. We're like the Mr. Wizard of of these things. You guys are probably too young to remember Mr. Wizard. HK, absolutely. I think you're probably like the third person to ask us that. Far Cry 5 is on the list.
Yeah, but they don't know when they
I know. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just like pointing out it's kind of funny. They really want us to play that game.
I really want us to play that game too.
Yeah. That's going to be really crazy. All those trailers are just like...
Have you seen the most recent one they released?
Maybe. Was it?
It was like the story.
Oh, maybe not. We'll have to watch that afterwards.
I think I found some dinosaur poop.
I'm not sure, Savage. It was pretty funny. I cried. It's like one of only 2 times I've cried out of laughter. Was the Arizona Sunshine glitch. The other time was...
I remember you doing Army of 2.
What? Oh yeah, I did that on that one too. Then there was 3 because I remember the Old Man. You were in the Scoot jet thing, the giant bug game.
Oh, Earth Defense Force. Yes.
We both, I think, lost it. I don't know if you lost it. I did.
Oh, Old Man was awesome.
Old Man was my favorite.
He was actually terrible.
I love that his name is Oldman, but we will never call him that. He is Old Man to me forever.
Oh, I've got a... I sure do have a lot of sticks.
Oh, Deadly Riotous. Excuse me, Deadly Riotous. Days Gone, another game we're interested in playing. It's perfect for our show.
Days Gone.
That's the split screen co-op game where like we're ex-convicts.
That's called A Way Out.
Oh, well then what's Days Gone?
I don't know.
I've heard of Days Gone. I thought that was it.
Is that the PS4 zombie one?
Oh yes. I don't know if that has co-op. That's always looked like a single player game to me. Yes, that is it. That's the new PlayStation zombie game.
Okay, I'm coming up on something here.
Tell us the fable of Mr. Wizard. Mr. Wizard was an old like children's television show where he taught science. What's a disappointing game we played last year?
What's a disappointing game?
Yeah, one
from last year?
Like a show we did that maybe we were like, this game's not that great.
I was kind of disappointed in that Ninja PS4 game. It was kind of cel shaded.
Yeah, I wasn't offended by it, but it was just kind of mediocre, I guess. It was just like, eh.
Yeah, I wasn't offended by it either. Wait, was that what the question?
The question was disappointed, I guess, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a letdown, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked cooler than it really was, I guess. Yeah. Seth's favorite... I don't want to speak for Seth, but I was about to say your favorite franchise is Splinter Cell. So it's
Splinter Cell or Spider-Man? It's
probably not surprising that that's some of our more best videos, I guess.
That's where we started was with Double Agent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Deadly. I'm not sure that's got a co-op mode in it, actually.
Show me where to go mode.
Yeah, it's like Bill Nye, but from like the late 80s.
If you guys watched SNL this week, or the week before, that was what Sam Rockwell was playing.
He did a Mr. Wizard thing? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's funny. He was really like not entertaining. That was the thing about him that was interesting. He was very deadpan, just like, all right, let me show you how sulfur works.
It was like a science teacher, just somehow got a show.
Yes, but it was always like the cool part of it was that he would like have these things you could do. It's like, go get some baking soda and some other stuff, and you can do this experiment in your home.
Yeah. I guess I was supposed to be lighting all these fires. I don't think I've been doing that. Oh, claustrophobia. And there's a dinosaur.
Yeah, Way Out's going to be good, I think. Hopefully. Favorite water graphics for me right now is that new pirate game. Yeah, I've never seen anything that good. It looks great. Depends, Deadliest, on how much content there is. Like how much there is to do. I mean, we're excited about it.
Actually, I won't do this.
Oh, I liked watching Seth play Web of Shadows Killer.
Oh, I loved Web of Shadows. In fact, I thought about, but none of the Activision Spider-Mans, I think, are back compat. I've thought about going back through that.
Really? That's strange. Kind of makes you wonder why sometimes they do it and sometimes they don't.
Yeah. I'm gonna just blow this rat away. Nope. Come on.
You can do it.
I really want to shoot a rat with a bow and arrow.
Probably an achievement for this. Oh no!
Whiffed. No, I'm just firing.
You had that perfect. Damn it, no.
Oh man, that guy's good.
I think he'll stop and turn around.
He's Neo Rat.
He's done it like 3 times now.
Make a mistake, rat.
I don't know. Is Dragon Ball Xenoverse a co-op game?
Oh my goodness. Lost everything on that rat. Can I pick up my arrows? Or do I have to craft them?
I'm gonna let Seth answer this because he's the bigger aficionado. Favorite Splinter Cell game?
Chaos Theory.
There you go.
Good question. Although the plot of Pandora Tomorrow was amazing, but Chaos Theory, I think overall was just a solid game.
Oh, so Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 apparently has a co-op mode in it.
What kind of game is Xenoverse?
I'm gonna try to describe it, but I'm not entirely sure. But I think it's like a make your own free roaming Dragon Ball game where you're just like flying around doing missions, and you make your own Dragon Ball character, and then level them up and stuff.
Are there like the other characters around? Like you talk to Goku?
I think so. I think you I think in the story you like meet them and stuff.
I want to kill a mouse.
They say arena fighter.
So bad.
That's probably more accurate.
Arena fighter? That's way different than what you just described.
Oh.
You said it was like an open world, create your own fighter character. And
Well, okay.
the
Somebody
world
else says
quest?
action fighting RPG. So, kind of a mix of those, maybe.
I got one.
Good
Take
job.
Meat.
Get it? That's some delicious rat meat.
Meat. I didn't have to waste an arrow.
I love mini maps that draw a line showing where you've been.
I can light the arrows. I'm gonna lose it here. Alright, running jump. Oh, hit my head!
Yeah, so I was right. Yeah, think Monster Hunter where you go into quests, but then you have like big arenas when you're in the quest.
Why is the music kicking?
Oh, I don't know.
Dinosaur fish?
I agree, Savage. I think GTA 5 graphics hold up pretty well. Ooh. A mammoth.
No, it's the saber-tooth.
Oh, really? It's got such a hunchback. I kind of thought it was a mammoth. This is neat. Underwater.
Can I hit piranhas? No, can't do anything with weapons.
Yes, I agree, Killer. I actually am kind of tempted to own Dragon Ball Fighters, just for the graphics and the story. I don't care about fighting games in general, but it kind of speaks to me.
We're in Far Cry 3. Whoop.
Uh-oh.
We got something going on.
Something happening. Ew.
Guy's got bugs on him.
Oh, he's a Cro-Magnon, though. Look. Big forehead.
It's racist.
Tigre!
Uh-oh.
Lady, pay attention.
Utram!
That tiger's got some wounds. Where are we gonna go? Stick his mouth.
Ooh. Old bloody mouth.
Stick that fire. Some close quarters spelunking. That was a mistake.
Gary, no. Yes, Steven. We're both excited for the new Far Cry. Chris, welcome. Yeah, we're gonna play our Red Dead Redemption 2 for sure.
Wait for
It's
that
fun.
game.
It's funny. I don't think they've even mentioned an online mode, but everyone just assumes it's gonna have it.
Yeah.
Because why would they not? You know. When did you guys start to stream? Oh, it was about 40 minutes ago.
Look at the ears on her necklace.
Palu.
Ooh.
Sashwalim Shalom. Takar Hasam.
Saila.
Tigri Chawasu. Tii Bayamartis.
Tigri Udam Daf.
Good motion capture.
Udam Shaus. Dausam.
So the Udam are the
Ku Aikagwashta.
lowbrow.
Hi, Daniel. Thanks for watching.
Mi. Kawa. Ahatra. Guama.
I don't know if I want to with all those ears.
Guama.
All right.
This is another good Seth question. Favorite Assassin's Creed game?
Oh, that is a good question. I think only because of how cool it was and the concept of it, I still think the first one was the best. I got the most wonder out of playing that game than any of the others. Ezio was a cooler character to be, but overall, the game, I liked Assassin's Creed better.
Apparently RDR2 is going to have a Battle Royale mode. There's a rumor.
That makes sense. That is a extremely popular.
Yeah. What is everyone going to arrive by train? They don't have planes.
Hang glider. She gave me some rat poop. Let's go.
Really? Is that right taken, Echo? That's interesting. It really looks... If it's not, then that's some really great keyframed animation. Hot air balloons? Yeah, I guess that's possible.
Hot air balloon!
Makes sense.
Yeah, I like that.
Go around the world in 80 days.
How come I can understand her now? How long have we been walking?
It can't be that long. She still has blood on her arm.
Hurt pretty bad.
I like her little like head tattoo thing.
Walta Lauba, aquí está.
A lot of fetch quests on this open world journey so far.
What do you got to get now?
I'm gonna get green leaves for her arm.
Okay, yeah.
She's got a bunch of shells.
Well, maybe that's like a thing in this
Where's
culture.
the sea from here?
Oh, were they seashells? Oh.
Well, what else? What other kind of shells?
I don't know. I guess it's a good point. I never really thought about it. I don't think I've ever in my life thought about shells being only at the sea. Like, if you told me that there were shells in a river, I'd go, oh, okay.
Whoa. Okay, green leaves by the river. Not those green leaves.
They spawn by a
Oh, wait a minute. I can use caveman vision.
Caveman vision?
I forgot.
This is something that we lost due to evolution.
Right. The ability to make things we're interested in glow.
Yeah, when we became lesser, more domesticated humans, we lost this ability.
I'm really good at scaling down pods.
Favorite game when you were a kid?
Ooh.
Yeah, so many.
Yeah. I really liked the Ninja Turtles arcade port on the SNES. But probably, I'd say Link to the Past.
One of my favorites is Sonic CD. Oh, you're not going to like this answer, Patrick, but Seth, what's your thought on Miles Morales being in Spider-Man PS4?
Well, no, I don't hate Miles Morales. I hate them killing Peter Parker to make Miles Morales.
Oh, okay.
Miles being in it, I have no idea whether I'm going to like it or not.
What's that? That looks like someone's like burial wreath.
Blue leaf. Well, she wants green leaves though.
Oh.
So these are pretty. It's not gonna help me. Wait, what's this thing? That's blue leaf also. Blue leaf comes in many forms. Or maybe I just don't know the names of a lot of stuff, so that is blue leaf, that is green leaf.
Yes, that makes sense, yeah. We're not at that stage of civilization where we're actually giving like real names to things. We're just like, it's blue. Ooh, nice shot.
What am I gonna do with this? Look at this crazy animal. It's got 4 animals.
Hi, Brandon. Thanks for watching. You're not likely to see dinosaurs in this because humans and dinosaurs did not exist side by side, and I think this game's trying to play it realistically.
Wakwas River Stones. I can hear someone like going raw. Ugh.
I know, I hear it too. Uh-oh. Wow, that was an amazing headshot.
Thank you.
Is there anything you'd really like to see in Spider-Man?
Venom. And maybe Carnage. The only game that I can remember Carnage being in was that 2D SNES beat 'em up, the Maximum Carnage.
What about Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse? What's your feelings on that? Ooh!
Whoa, whoa. Get out of here, hyena. Or whatever you are. What are you? It's a D-hole!
What?
A D-hole.
D-hole. You gotta watch out for those D-holes, man.
Knock it off, D-hole.
It sounds like
That's excellent.
That's like a profanity where you're like, you know, censoring yourself. You freaking D-hole.
Yeah, it's a safe cuss word for an animal. Shut up, D-hole.
Stupid D-holes.
Okay, let's look at the map.
Seth is definitely excited for TMNT coming to Injustice 2 because we watched a video about it like literally before we started streaming.
Yes, and I was so happy they handled it because there were one of 2 ways it could have gone. It could have been like the ice climbers in what's that called? Smash Brothers, where you just can control a cluster of things, or you control a turtle, but then you could also switch to a different one if you wanted to. I like that. I found the human.
Regarding the Cloverfield movies, Taken, I really love the first one. I have not seen the second one, and the third one was, eh.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to. Don't tell me. Don't
I won't
talk
say
about
anything
it. I
about
haven't
it.
seen it.
It was okay.
What's that guy doing? He's hostile.
Is he skinning something? How did you know he was hostile?
It lit my reticle up with a
Okay.
red. He was just. Oh, this must be what the flesh eaters. Search.
Oh, you can loot him.
Move body. This seems like an extremely stealth.
Oh, he's on your shoulder.
I know. I'm going to put him in the water. Go out to sea. Okay. Green leaves look like kind of like Venus flytraps. Oh, the guy doesn't have a head.
Carnage was also in Ultimate Spider-Man on GameCube, apparently.
Oh yeah, I like that game. Ultimate Spider-Man was really good. It might have been one of my favorite Spider-Man games. It was cel-shaded, kind of, and the voice actor for Peter was really funny. I don't have any more arrows.
I could do that, Brandon, but that'd actually be a lot of work. Maybe someday I'll look at that. Actually, the easiest thing to do is just look at our list of games. If you go to our website, there's a page that has a list of every co-op game we've played.
There's
But
a
I couldn't
leopard.
tell you which ones are the best without like going through them all.
Knock it off, leopard.
I'm not sure about Ark. Maybe that seems like the kind of game we go back to periodically because. Like,
Ark?
Yeah, kind of like Minecraft.
Yeah,
sort
I
of.
want to do Ark again. I want to do it where we're not terrible at it. Like, we got better that last time. I think we could. What's happening here?
I think you watched Spectacular Spider-Man, right?
Yes, that was really good.
This looks like a.
I think the game thinks it's dead,
Oh, you're right. 'Cause you can
but
skin
it's
it.
stuck in an animation.
Let's see what happens.
Skin it alive. Just
Nothing happened.
Knock it off.
Nice glitch.
I hear an eagle. There's a couple.
You could play as Venom in Ultimate Spider-Man?
Yeah, you switched back and forth between. Remember, I was telling you about this. This is the thing where the Venom suit in that game was, in the Ultimate Universe, it wasn't an alien symbiote. It was a medical creation,
Oh, yeah.
and he had to it was eating Eddie, and so to protect himself, he would have it like suck the life force of other people instead. So you were almost like a vampire, where you'd have to like absorb somebody and then spit their body out. But you didn't really kill them; they just like were weak.
Hey, Vernon. Thanks for joining us. V-Bape, I've said your name.
What's that? Oh, it's apparently green leaves make.
Can you found them finally? Awesome.
Found some.
Favorite DBZ character and transformation?
There's another.
I don't know. I'll get back to you on that one, Killer. I have to think about that.
Oh.
Gotcha!
Oh no.
Savage, I'm assuming the answer to this will be yes, but you watched the Spider-Man new animated series with that 3D look.
The MTV one?
Well, he said new.
Oh, you mean the movie that's about to come out?
Did you watch the Spider-Man new animated series with the 3D look? And if you did, what did you think of it?
I'm confused.
Yeah, describe it a little more,
The
Savage.
CG one that I'm thinking of is the MTV one where Neil Patrick Harris was Peter.
Doing pretty good. Veruzen? Let me know if I got your name right.
These are gross.
Thanks for watching.
Gee. Do I have enough of those playing yet? Yes. Okay.
Hi, Warlock. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, he's talking about the Patrick Harris one.
Okay. Yeah, some of the moves that he did in that series were some of the most Spider-Man-y things I've ever seen. One time he ran on all fours along the side of a building as he was chasing a car. It was so cool.
That is
looking.
cool sounding.
And he was real wiry and spindly, and he could move. It was
Seems like
probably my favorite way I've ever seen Spider-Man move.
Neil Patrick Harris seems like he'd make a good Spider-Man voice too. Performance.
Oh man. Nope, leave me alone.
That guy's kind of walking on all fours a little. That was cool.
Okay, this guy's got one of my arrows in his head. Okay, I'm gonna rush this guy. He's violent.
Now he was Cro-Magnon too, I think.
That's the Udam are the cannibal people.
Gotcha. Taken says this is basically Fetching Simulator BC edition.
It sure is. Let me go. Let me go do stuff. Here's your leaves, lady. Is this rocks? Yeah. The lightings and the shadows are real good. Look at that.
Yeah, you know, these Far Cry games always have really good, like, graphics.
Yeah. Here, I found you those Venus flytrap.
Sailor. Ti walna yi.
Shaja, Tanhi Chlauta. Hu, Chlawata.
Tanyi.
What?
Dubu. Walna Maiska.
Had to wet them down, I guess.
That MTV Spider-Man 2 was cool because Lisa Loeb voiced Mary Jane.
Oh.
She has a real cool voice. I like her. And the guy from the Sharknado movies was Harry. He was on 90210. I can't remember his name. Oh, Ian Ziering.
So why are you just now playing this?
Because it was $10 in a bargain bin, and it didn't have co-op, so it wasn't something that I had been drawn to like the other Far Crys.
Washed.
Luhayam. Urus kwapacham.
Now I need 6 bear lips.
Wool. Hers. Udam. Salwa Tija. Bualna.
Okay, I had a club,
Waida.
and I've killed at least 7 or 8 of those Udam so far. So the people that they're eating, those are not, that's survival of the fittest, man.
Yeah.
New villagers. Is this my village now? Ooh, look, she's done some wall art.
Yeah, you got like a little base now. Hey, Nolan.
Whoop,
Thanks for
I'm on
joining
fire.
us. Deep wounds completed. Oh, look, you have a map. There we
Yeah,
go.
and remember this? This is the exact same map from Far Cry 4.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Like, explain that, because that's cool.
Well, unfortunately, it's as far as the lore goes, it doesn't line up. But I guess to crank this game out quicker, they sort of repurposed and reskinned the map from Far Cry 4. They removed the snow and they kind of stripped down, gave it some more greenery, but that way they didn't have to create a new map from scratch. Although this game is supposed to be set in Europe, not in Nepal like Far Cry 4 was.
Yeah. Neat idea, though. Like, you could, if you want to kind of let it slide, you can go like, oh, yeah, this is where that same place was 1,000,000 years ago.
Yeah,
well,
I wish they
10,000
would have
years
just
ago.
said that, because that would have been cooler. But since they've gone and
Yeah.
specifically said it's not that, that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
The reward stash is where you place extra resources and items are stored for you. Oh, so this is like the...
Another hour and a half, probably, Patrick. What did you think of Splinter Cell Blacklist?
I liked it, except I wish they hadn't recast Michael Ironside. I told Chris, we've talked about this before. I think even if they wanted to get rid of D-Hole and Wolf, even if they wanted to get rid of Michael Ironside because he was too old or whatever, what they should have done is brought, what was your guy's name? Briggs or Riggs?
I can't remember. Briggs sounds right. Yeah.
They should have just brought him in as the new Splinter Cell agent and have Sam Fisher be the Lambert and just guide. I just can't imagine getting rid of that. That voice is just so synonymous with those games to me.
Savage has a funny question. He says, will we play Far Cry 5 if there's a mission where you must get through to play the rest, where you're in a Battlefield 3 like helicopter?
Hey, what are you saying?
Yeah, so for people who don't know what he's talking about there, we did the Battlefield 3 episode, and we got to the part where you fly the helicopters, and we had to give up. We could not go any further.
We got kind of close one time, and then we couldn't even recreate that.
That's another really, really funny one that I love.
Yeah,
that's really funny. It's one of those, that's what I like when we do the episodes where, because that's why, a lot of people, when we're doing the show, we'll often play that game for the first time on the show because we think it's more interesting to hear our real-time first impressions, and that's one where we didn't know it was going to be that hard,
right?
And so it ends up making for a really unexpected funny show because we're just dying over and over and over.
Okay, I wanted open world and now it gave it to me. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do.
Do you have a quest?
Skills. Wait a minute, gathering skills.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, I guess, okay, so as I gain new people, that's what teaches me new abilities?
I like the drawings on the right. It's like the evolution of man pictures where the guy's hunched over.
Where?
It was on one of the other ones you had clicked.
Oh, okay.
I don't know which one it was. Like that one. There you go. That one.
Heal yourself while sprinting. Slide. Use hardwood to light campfires.
Briggs was the guy's name.
Briggs. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Killer.
Yeah, I liked Blacklist. The thing I don't like that they introduced in the new Splinter Cells was that insta-win button. It just took all the skill out of it. It made it look cool if you wanted to just do a cool simulator, but I kind of liked being able to take pride in clearing a room, and that wasn't something that it required skill to do anymore.
What was Dying Light?
Dying Light was a zombie game, a first-person free running zombie.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, probably not, but yeah, I do remember that now.
What's making that noise? A dead deer. Oh, lost my arrow.
Bonk.
Deer?
Right on the freaking head.
Here you go, buddy.
Hey, Jacob. Thanks for watching. I'm not sure we're going to do a second Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We weren't super blown away by it.
I have a lot of fun with that game.
I was trying to say this to Seth too the other day. It's I can recognize that game is good, but it's sometimes games don't jive with you, and that one I wasn't feeling it.
I'm the same way.
I think it's probably a really well-made game that just isn't for me.
It was really pretty.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of depth and stuff to it. It wasn't holding my attention. Thanks, Taken. Most genuine people on YouTube.
That was nice.
Yeah. We had a conversation one time. Somebody will remember this. One of our really old end-of-the-year videos, we might have been the first one. We did little skits where we pretended to shoot each other and stuff. And that's probably the most acting we ever did. Because we don't do that. That's kind of a point of pride for us, is that everything you see in our videos, we don't rehearse it. It's just us playing. But in those little segments, we were joking. We didn't actually. I knew he was gonna hit me on the back of the head, in that video. All right, Seth's least favorite Splinter Cell and why?
Least favorite was the 360 version of Double Agent. And why was it was done? It was done by the B team. So it was the one. It was like the off game ones where they like Pandora Tomorrow was done. And then that double agent. The double agent on the 360 is strong. Or I'm sorry, on the original Xbox is a strong game. And the 360 one looked good. It just the story was kind of fragmented and all over the place.
Degree Beats, absolutely. In fact, we have plans to play some vintage co-op games coming soon.
Yes, and it's because what kind of inspired it was I got a NES Pi case for my Raspberry Pi 3, and so I loaded that up with a whole bunch of games. I was like, oh, we should do a bunch of co-op games. I've made a list of SNES and Genesis co-op games. I don't know if we'll do... Chris and I were talking about this, and maybe you guys can kind of guide us a little bit on this. I don't know if a old game like that can sustain a whole show, or if maybe we do a whole bunch of SNES games.
I was kind of thinking we'd do like 2 or 3 games in one episode, maybe. Depends on the game, I guess. Oh, this is A70. Of course we remember Welcome to Die.
Welcome to Die.
And I kill you. And shield.
That was the weirdest. There were some D-holes.
Kill those D-holes. They're freaking D-holes.
Get a D-hole headshot. Drop both D-holes.
I hate those D and D-holes, man.
Get my things back from them.
Deafen D-holes.
Skin the D-hole.
D-hole.
It's perfect. Ooh, there's a question mark on the map there. Oh, that something's big. Whoa! Oh no, it's just a wolf.
Macaria, thank you. Appreciate that compliment.
Sorry, I overreacted.
What did you miss, Ninja? Yeah, I don't know. Like, we're killing lots of D-holes.
Yeah, you've not missed much. It's been me just poorly playing this game.
You are just sort of like fleshing out the map, I guess.
Giant moose.
Ugh. It's
Giant,
been like gutted.
empty moose. I bet there's a tiger here.
Taken, we know it's Doles, but we want to say D-holes. It's much more fun. That's like old man.
Yeah, how often do you just say D-hole?
We don't say old man, we say old man. And we don't say Doles, we say D-holes. Michael Jackson foot was a funny moment. Do you remember that?
Michael Jackson ear? The guy in
Yeah, Michael Jackson
Syndicate?
ear. Yes.
Yes.
Was it Syndicate? Yeah. Where he was dancing on his ear.
Yeah.
Well, I think his foot clipped through the
He was doing all kinds of
He was
weird
doing
things.
some fun stuff, yeah. I love any glitch in a game. Mwah. More, please. I want more.
As long as we keep playing Bethesda games, we'll always have glitches.
Yeah. Mario Kart Double Dash isn't what I would consider a vintage game.
Depends on how old you are.
Yeah. We're talking more like 8-bit. And maybe some 16-bit.
Get out of here, Wolf. Chicken. Wolf has 2 arrow sticks.
Hey, Cade, thanks for joining us. Chris, yes, I do watch Dragon Ball Super. In fact, I watch Toonami every week, so I watch the dub version. So don't give me any spoilers for what's going to happen. I've only seen up to what the current dub is.
Bony bird. Skeleton bird.
I don't know anything about that, Crimson. I think I saw the trailer. That was at the Super Bowl, the Mission Impossible movie. Don't really know anything about it though.
The Mission Impossible movie?
Yeah.
I know that the Mission Impossible movie is why they had to digitally erase Henry Cavill's mustache.
Was that the mustache reference?
Because he was shooting that when they wanted to do reshoots for Justice League, and the director of Mission Impossible was like, "You can't shave your mustache because you'll have to regrow it." So they had to digitally erase Henry Cavill's mustache.
Weird.
Not gonna make it.
Yes, I'm enjoying it. I like Dragon Ball mostly when it's not taking itself too seriously, and Super does that a lot.
Woga can improve your crafting skills.
Cool load screen.
I tried to walk through poison. I don't know
Oh,
why.
you died?
Yeah.
I looked away just
dropped
as...
hard.
I thought you were transitioning or something.
So where did I respawn? Back at the place.
Battletoads? We did Battletoads on our show already, actually.
We did Battletoads. We haven't done Battletoads in Battle Maniacs. We need to do that one. And we need to do Battletoads Double Dragon.
Oh, God, I forgot
And
that
we
existed.
could do the Battletoads arcade game, too, if I get the MAME emulator up and running. I mean, if I get a legal copy of the game.
When we get the arcade machine, right?
Right, when I order.
Yeah, of course.
What's going on in here?
He only just showed up, Savage, so I don't know what to think yet. Yeah, Killer, I'm sure Seth will agree with you on this. Spider-Man 2, the movie game, one of the best Spider-Man games.
Totally. So far, there's not been better web swinging than that game. Web of Shadows probably comes next closest, and then Ultimate Spider-Man.
We're not sure we're going to play any more Monster Hunter Cade. Sorry. We were kind of like... It wasn't really doing it for us.
It was just so difficult to do the thing that we like to do, which is co-op.
Yeah, it's really kind of tacked
It was
on co-op.
beautiful. I think the character, those animals that we saw were amazing. It just seemed like it didn't want to be played in co-op. I'm gonna figure out why I'm just getting all these animals. Am I just trying to collect things? Or... Oh yeah, let me look at. Maybe I can.
Dynasty
craft.
Warriors 9 would have a co-op mode? I've never thought Dynasty Warriors 9 had co-op. I always thought those were single-player games.
Ooh, Arrow Quiver upgrade with 4 D-hole skins.
Oh yeah, use those D-hole skins.
Is there anything else I can? Yes, I can upgrade my spear.
All right, Taken. I've noted your comment, but I don't want to say it in case that is a potential spoiler for this game, and Seth's kind of technically playing it, but sounds funny. Oh yeah, the new Kirby game for Switch will have co-op.
Yes.
I'm not sure how that'll be. That might be good.
Yeah, we haven't done a lot of Switch games. Have we done anything other than Mario Odyssey?
No, I think we need to do more. Like, I was just talking earlier that we're going to try to rent Snipper Clips. I think that would be a really fun episode.
I don't know if there's a physical version of Snipper Clips.
I don't know that. That's a good point.
Since there's a sack here, isn't there?
Oh, okay, I can answer this question, and I'll pass it off to Seth. But my favorite game of 2017 was Persona 5.
Favorite game of 2017 was probably Breath of the Wild for me.
Oh, I didn't know that. Kukalan. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Dynasty Warrior games are apparently very co-op. I never would have thought that. That's those games where you just like kill a million people, right? Like you're like dropped into a crowd of like a million bad
They did a
guys.
Zelda version of that. It was called like Hyrule Warriors.
Oh yeah.
And they were like super remastering it for the Switch. It was on the Wii U.
Now maybe that's what we'll look at, because apparently they have co-op according to this guy. Yes, we'll be. Yeah, the plan, Crimson, is that we will post these archives to another channel that we'll link to. We don't want them like littering our main channel.
Oh, I've got another potential candidate for 2017 game, although it seemed like I've played it more in 2018.
What?
Is Fallout 4 VR.
Oh yeah. That didn't come out. Did that come out in 17? I guess it did, didn't it?
It sure did.
Yep, right at the end. Have we ever played with fans? I don't think we have. Maybe by accident?
I think we have accidentally like started a match and then forgotten to make it private.
Yeah.
But we've not intentionally. We're just trying to figure out the best way, and it seems like probably the best way is going to be a Minecraft server.
Killer, I haven't played that many, but definitely fighters. I have played I'm a huge Sonic fan, but I have not finished Sonic Mania yet, which is stupid. But yeah, I'm super impressed by that game.
You've kind of fallen off. of Sonic stuff recently.
Yeah, but that's kind of the one that, if any game I was going to play and finish, that's the one. And I really just need to do it.
It was great. I didn't finish it either.
You guys should play Last of Us 2 when it's out. Well, I'll definitely play that game. I don't remember Last of Us having a co-op. Did it? It did, didn't it?
The first one didn't.
Didn't? Okay, I can't remember. I might be getting it mixed up with Uncharted.
Well, it had like a multiplayer thing too.
Yeah, that's not co-op. Yeah.
Chris is really adamant against playing with humans. Sorry, playing against humans.
Well, I've tried to lighten up a little bit. I mean, we played like Fortnite recently, and I didn't say anything about that.
Yeah.
Game most looking forward to in 2018. You know, I haven't had a lot of time to really think about it.
Spider-Man for me.
Yeah. I don't know what my game is yet, honestly.
Crackdown's on the list. Sea of Thieves is on the list. Red Dead is on the list.
There must be something I'm missing. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting.
Take an arrow.
Yes, Uncharted 4. I think we both beat that.
Yes. Although I did not play the DLC thing, or not the non-DLC DLC. What was that called?
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember that. I mean, I can't remember. The Uncharted, yeah, I know what you mean. The one they released as a separate game, yeah. where they were like, they just made another Uncharted game, basically.
Well, yeah, I think that was probably going to be DLC, kind of like ODST.
Yeah.
Was supposed to be DLC for Halo 3, and then they're like, nah, just make it a full game.
I think that's it sitting right there on the edge of my table. I just don't want to get up and look at it.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The game itself, the one that we're talking about, gotcha. Uncharted, The Lost Destiny, or whatever it's called.
Lost Legacy.
Lost Legacy, yeah, that's it, yeah. Yeah, what I've played of Lost Legacy, it was very, very good. Again, it felt just like another new Uncharted game, frankly. I'm not a God of War guy, but I'm interested in that new God of War. I want to see it.
That is one that I'll want to watch Chris play. I don't think it'll be a game.
Yeah, there's another game like that too. The new David Cage game. I want to play that, and I think, Seth, you said you wanted to watch me play it.
Yeah, I've played too many
Detroit.
David Cage games to want to play another one.
Yeah, Detroit.
They're pretty, but...
Shadow the Hedgehog's your favorite character? Yeah, he's not my favorite character. I like Tails. Nobody likes Tails, but I like Tails.
Oh, wait a minute. Why do those D-holes have glowing eyes?
Those are some crazy D-holes. Ooh, man, you're hurting. You got one life bar thingy. Oh, there you go.
Those D-holes go. Oh, it's dead. I'm just beating the crap out of it.
Vernon, we're really excited for Far Cry 5. We're going to be playing that on the show for sure.
Cannot wait. Oh, look.
What happened? Oh, they're attacking each other?
Something's... It's like a D-hole versus a wolf. Oh, look at me. That was cool. Oh, the wolf attacked a warthog.
I don't think Seth really watches that much anime. I don't have a preference, dub versus sub. I'll go either way.
I don't watch a lot of anime, but I will always prefer a sub to a dub.
I've watched some good dubs, and I've kind of, it depends on the show. Some dubs are bad and some are good. You can't really go wrong with a sub, though. So I agree with you on that.
I don't want, like, anime might be a different kind of thing, but if I watch it, one of my favorite movies in the world is Life is Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And
they dubbed that?
There is a dubbed version, and it is awful.
Oh, I can imagine.
You just lose the ambiance of the rest of the movie too. If you've got to put a vocal track on, you have to erase audio from the movie, and then try to Foley in like car noises and all that kind of stuff. It just never comes close to what the intention of the movie is. I think with anime,
it's a lot easier.
It's all fabricated anyway.
And they make it so that the voice can be removed easily and replaced.
Yeah.
like there's great dubs. I mean, there are dubs out there that I think are fantastic dubs that I actually prefer over the subtitle version. So yeah, it just depends on the show.
My guts bag is now larger.
Hey, this is interesting. Cade says that he really appreciates that we bleep out the language.
Oh, cool. That's all Chris. Chris does the editing for the show and takes the time to go through and pull all that out.
And
we kind of discussed when we started the show
Yeah.
how we wanted to do it, if we wanted to have that kind of stuff. And sometimes, I think it's funny that sometimes we will cut out cuss words, but then like watch someone be decapitated with a chainsaw.
I think it's like, I've always kind of looked at it kind of like, if you wouldn't see it on TV, you shouldn't see it on our channel.
Yeah, but again, I mean, there's stuff in Gears of War that...
True. Like, the violence is the one thing we, I guess, let slide.
Right.
But, like, language, it's like, it just seems more professional to not cuss. And I think it elevates, like, the show. I don't want to crap on, like, other YouTubers or anything like that, but, like, I think it's too easy to just drop F-bombs. Like, that doesn't make a show better to me or funnier. I'd rather just... I think the content should speak for itself. You don't need to cuss.
I don't really mind it one way or the other, but we just chose not to do that.
And for the record, I mean, we certainly cuss in real life, but we don't do it when we're broadcasting. Because we think it's just... That's how I feel, at least. I think it's just more professional.
Did you see what I just did?
What
like,
was
I cut
that?
down a bag of meat from a tree.
Like someone had put it there?
Yeah. It was definitely... Like, man-made's the wrong word. Well, no, it was man-made.
Yeah, man-made, yeah. Man collective.
Oh my gosh! Get out of the water!
What the heck is that?
It's a crocodile! I'm probably dead. Let go of me! I killed it?
Good job, dude.
That can't be right.
Where'd it go?
Where did it go?
Is that's right there? Probably.
No, it's like a...
No, darn.
I can't loot. That would be like... Mega loot.
Yeah, I've seen Nard. Yeah, I agree. Several people have said the bleeping makes it funnier.
Especially, what game was it?
It was
Conviction?
Yes. When you go into the, like, there's like this either Russian or American place we went into, like a warehouse. And it was just like every word out of those guys' mouths was a bleep.
They were like ridiculously. Like
well, I'm glad you like it because it is extra work.
Just say as much silliness as you possibly can.
Yeah, that's one where I didn't mind all the extra work because you're right, it was funnier to hear bleep, 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 bleep. I have not seen Your Name. I've heard very, very good things about that movie. Yeah, sometimes I might let it slip too, Savage. I try. Sailors.
Sailors. Okay.
I think the caveman equivalent of a flashlight is a torch.
Yeah. I'm with that. Reveal 200 feet of terrain around you in map menu. Uncovers more activity in menus. Okay, that's cool.
You know, it's a funny thing about the Splinter Cell episodes, too. It's like, I think the only reason we really played them is because you just love Splinter Cell so much. And the fact that those are some of our funniest or most liked episodes just is a coincidence, really, I think. Because we don't play those for any other reason other than we just like them.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think those games are heavily based on co-op.
Like in the tactical way.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What other ways are there?
Well, like, it's not like, it's like sometimes, I think I've mentioned this, like some co-op games aren't cooperative as much as you're just there with the other person. like a shooting game where you're both sort of like shooting, but if one person was removed from the game, it wouldn't like, it wouldn't make the game, it would make, the game would still be playable perfectly normal. It's like, it feels like when we do co-op moves and stuff in certain games, it's like better. Like we have to like plan and like talk to each other. Like, I'm gonna go to left, you go right. That kind of tactical stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Versus a game like Halo where we don't have to communicate what we're doing. We just shoot and run around. And then like Portal being the ultimate version of that where it's like you can't complete the level unless we work together.
I was talking with Sean, a friend of ours named Sean, who to this day his favorite. I think he said his favorite moment in that show was that time when we were playing Portal 2, where I was screwing with your jump.
One of the few times you're a jerk to me is one of the favorite moments. I've heard that from other people, like in comments too. People like it when you screw with me. Thanks, Ivan the Gamer. Thanks for watching. Glad you like our videos.
Kill the invaders and save the captured Winja. Okay, but I don't know how to get up there.
Malik, thanks. Yeah, we're trying to do these live streams maybe once a week now, like on Wednesdays.
Mainly just to talk to you guys.
Yeah, yeah. We feel
really
like
about
we don't
playing the games
engage
as much as checking in with you guys.
Yeah, it's fun to hear you guys' thoughts and stuff too. All right. Kukla. Oh, I want to get your name right so bad, but it's such a hard name.
Why don't you just ask him how to pronounce it?
Yeah, how do you say your name, Cook? He may have left. He was saying he had to go.
Oh.
But thanks for watching. Cuchulain. Kuklahan.
So many wolves.
Chris, I'm with you, man. I want to go to Japan one day. Thanks, Savage. Yeah, we enjoy it. We haven't missed a day in 7 years, or a week. I mean, we haven't missed a week in 7 years, have we?
We haven't. We missed our deadline
by
one
a day.
time.
By one day.
Yeah, but
yeah,
we've never missed a week. We were late one time.
Yeah.
And it was just a couldn't be avoided situation. But
there was never a week in the last 7 years where we didn't post a video.
We've had to cheat sometimes and record like 3 in 1 week.
Yes.
Because like I travel for work a little bit. I haven't recently. Look at this.
That looks like a rappelling point.
Unlock the grappling claw.
Ah, that's what it is. Cool. There's some mechanics that they just borrowed from a previous game, right?
Yeah. I think a lot of this game was kind of cut and paste. I found the den of Wald.
Ian, thanks for watching, man. You've been watching since our Undead Nightmare. I'm surprised that Undead Nightmare is like one of our most watched videos.
Both of our the regular Red Dead was also.
Yeah.
We have like 50,000 views.
I think that for some reason that one like probably shows up in a lot of search results or something. Actually, honestly, Ian, that's like not one of my favorite episodes. I always thought that episode was kind of weak, but
the Undead Nightmare.
Yeah, I mean it's just us like.
Yeah, but we found the crazy horses.
Oh, I guess I don't remember that. Brings you back to your days in high school.
Oh, a human.
Or a caveman. Or, I mean, Neanderthal. Ooga booga. What did he just... Oh, that was just... Some crap in the air.
Spooked him, though. Oh, man! These guys are talented archers. Warthog's picking on him.
Nice.
Handle that.
I love, like, this kind of AI interaction.
Who's gonna win? Warthog won. I can rip the Warthog.
I'm out of here.
Chicken's out. Where'd the other human go?
Wasn't he off to your right? Yeah, looks like he is.
The other Udam go. Okay, got him. There he is.
Right in the head.
Pack is already full. Oh, I need to start spending. My bag is full, but I don't have anything I can craft. I need to find some North Cedar. I don't know where that is. Progress in the story. Takar's Cave.
Do I know that in Crackdown 2 I have a mine on my head? Probably. I think we were really doing some fun stuff in that game. Remember we were throwing mines on each other and like sticking each other?
Oh my gosh. That game, what Crackdown 2 added that like chain mine thing?
Well, yeah, like we could, like you could like create like ropes of things.
Remember we'd get a helicopter and then have a car connected to a car connected to a car and just fly.
Remember we flung that car up onto that building? I think we did. Yeah. It took us like 20 minutes to do that.
Where? Oh, in front of me.
Cairo Van. Staying up all night watching our videos and not getting his work done. That's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, here's another one. You threw a cinder block on my head. That's another like favorite.
Oh. Somebody made a GIF out of that one time.
Wow.
I thought that was the funniest thing I saw.
I don't think I've ever known anyone to make a GIF of one of our videos.
I know.
That's funny.
I tried to find it a couple. I saved it locally when I found it. It was Dead Rising 3 where I come up behind you and just go brick and throw it.
Okay. Most anticipated movie.
Not Civil War, Infinity War.
Yeah, I think that's what he said his is.
Hands down.
There's another movie I'm interested in. I cannot remember off the top of my head, but I saw a trailer for it the other day and I thought, oh, I can't wait.
I know what you're excited for is Ready Player One.
Yes, thank you. That's it. Ready Player One. Thank you.
Not that I'm not, but that is. I think
Super excited.
If you put Spider-Man in something, it's going to win for me. We are both VR. I don't know if VR nut is the right word. VR fans, fanatics. Whoa!
Gotcha!
No, we don't really. We haven't done that.
The animation in this game is great.
It is, and somebody said earlier that they don't think this is mocap, but if it isn't, man, that's really good.
Look at this giant eagle.
Wow. You know, you could kill as many of these eagles as you want since this is like prehistory.
They're not endangered yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I might be the reason they're endangered if I just start whipping them.
Maybe. Is there a Venom movie?
Oh yeah, Tom Hardy's playing it.
Oh, interesting.
Sony is putting it together though, and there's a rumor that they're going to let Tom Holland be in it.
Cool.
But it's all they've apparently wrapped shooting. I haven't seen any trailers, or if anybody has seen anything, let me know.
It's like we're at a point now where like cameos of that kind are just like commonplace now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm hoping.
It's like totally possible.
There's a big something up here.
Seth, did you like the Iron Spider suit?
I don't dislike it, but I wish it looked like the Iron Spider from the comics. You're probably going to hear me say this so often. I can't stand changing things for changing things' sake.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, you know that source material that's been around for 20 years that everybody loves? I could do it better.
Yeah, I'm going to put my spin on it.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Nobody
I
wants
like
your
that.
spin on it.
Sometimes I like that, sometimes I don't. But
I don't know of a time when I've ever liked it.
yeah. What about Tom Holland?
Really like Tom Holland. I think I would prefer Andrew Garfield. I thought he was a really good Peter and a really good Spider-Man. But Tom Holland, as he kind of gets older and more confident with his powers, might be really cool too.
Yeah. Greek, he liked our Surgeon Simulator video.
Oh yeah, I like that. That was fun. Oh, this moose.
What do you guys think of our VR stuff? I'm curious. I'm not sure how like watchable that is, but it's always fun for us. We love VR.
The goats all sound like humans just wandering around going, oh.
Oh, you've got two like icons. You see them?
This moose.
He's got like a sticking out of his head. Oh boy.
Gotta heal.
This guy's not. This is an alpha beast here.
Man, he is dead on accurate. I can't get away from him. Up dead from a moose. I'd be interested to hear what people think about the VR shows.
I have a couple of comments. The shotgun was funny on VR. Sventi likes the Star Trek VR stuff. Alex Heartkill, who, by the way, I don't think I said hello. Thank you. He says the VR is fun. VR is freaking amazing. VR is weird to me because by nature it's just so janky. Well, I didn't mean so much the VR. Like, do you guys like VR? Do you like that we do episodes about that are VR? That's really my.
Is it harder? Are they harder to watch? Or?
Yeah. Because I have to imagine us whipping our head around a lot could get a little hard to watch, but maybe not. I don't know. Have we thought about playing For Honor? Again, a game I did not think had co-op. But maybe it does.
For Honor.
For Honor is that game that's like...
It's like a samurai versus a pirate versus a Viking.
Yeah, a world where like all of those kinds of factions continued on. And so like there are Romans and pirates and everything all in the same world. And then like apparently the combat system is like really intricate in that like you can control very specifically how your character blocks and stuff. Like you can block high left, you can block high down or low left and all this stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know that had co-op.
Yeah, if that has co-op, let us know.
Is that a wolf?
Savage says the VR stuff is not hard on their eyes. They're fun to watch, says Crimson. Okay, good. As long as it's not something you don't want to see, we can still do it, I guess. For Honor has a co-op campaign.
The heck?
I know. I didn't know that.
Look, those goats are farting. Did you see that?
Oh man, I wish I had.
They were like, they had this like puff of gas coming out of them. I don't know if that was supposed to be like their scent and like I can see them downwind.
Oh, like are they doing like marking their territory maybe?
No, it was just like poo gas coming off of them. Look.
Oh, you know what? I think it is
just out of the butt.
Yeah, you're right. I think it is their.
Oh no, it's not just out of the butt.
It's their scent.
Okay, gotta be careful for this killer moose wherever he is.
Problem is that Chris never looks down. It drives me insane. What does he mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Like look down in VR? Maybe. Jacob Tutu, thanks for watching, man. Doing pretty good.
You know what drives me nuts about Chris doing VR is he does a Professor X and sits down the whole time.
Yeah. They don't see that.
The guy doesn't play with the moves. He uses the controller to play.
Sometimes. Yeah. The game lets me. Yeah, we have talked about doing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, but it's kind of tricky because we have to figure out how to get the puzzle onto the screen, and some of the versions of the game puts the instructions on the second screen, so it's kind of tricky.
Whoa, look at this.
Ooh. Assassin's Creed.
The Cootie bonfire.
This is, what are they called? This is like ancient version of those radio towers, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, the Ubisoft open world towers.
Yeah.
3 new villagers. Don't know what it means.
Killer, I'm not really interested in Sonic Forces. So, no, I have not played it. Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts, Seth?
The first one I played to completion and I loved it.
I have not played any of them.
I have not played any others.
Interested in the new one?
Yes, because I'm hoping it will get me back. I almost bought that like mega pack of the first 2 redone. I just haven't done it yet. Just because this has been a weird gaming like last 3 or 4 months. It's been like game after game after game.
You know, Ian, we have not tried that Predator thing since we recorded that episode.
We should. We need to finish that.
Yeah, I mean, we probably could do it. Felt like we got close. I do sometimes play standing up. I just like when you play Skyrim for 6 hours straight, I don't want to stand up for 6 hours. Yes, no, I know this is not co-op. On our live streams, we do not do co-op games yet because somebody's manning the chat room while the other person's playing. Seems to work out pretty well. Also, I think it's kind of cool that you guys can watch us play single-player games too.
Oh, that's the
Hot Dog, what's up? Thanks for watching. Kingdom Hearts 1.5. I don't know my Kingdom Hearts games very well. I'm assuming you've not played that.
No, I've just played the original Kingdom Hearts on the PS2. And for no good reason did I stop. I just haven't done it yet. I love all these like. Oh wait, that's not a dead. What is that? That's like a backpack. I wonder if.
It's like something you'd equip.
I don't know. Maybe that was one of the bad guy.
Anything I'd like to see new in Red Dead Redemption 2? I don't know. Red Dead Redemption kind of had everything.
We can't have vehicles because it's a prequel.
Yeah.
But I think that would suck the fun out of it anyway. I would like to do more train stuff.
Yeah.
I like the train stuff.
Someone earlier asked if we thought whether or not the train will be something you can stop. Because, you know, in all these open world games, it's always a coin toss whether you can stop the train.
Yeah. Oh, some of those GTA 5 videos where people try to stop that train are funny as heck. One guy figured out how to do it when they released all those like race course mods where there were things like ramps and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody set up a ramp on the tracks and just shot the train off into space.
Thanks for that, Ian. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure we would do that, but if we may play it again, just the two of us to try it. But I appreciate the invitation.
All right, I got some sort of plot type thing here.
I think we have someone who is Chinese watching us. I'm sorry, I can't read your name, but thanks for watching. Sonic, have I played Sonic Adventure? Yeah. I played Sonic Adventure when it came out.
When you didn't know what anyone was saying or what the menus said.
Yeah, I played it in Japanese, not knowing Japanese. That's how much I played that game. What's he doing?
He's doing like a funeral. He's talking about how people are drowning. Remember in Far Cry 4 we would fly around with those gyrocopters?
Yes.
That was fun. I wonder if they're in caveman gyrocopters. Okay, you guys been drowning?
I like first-person stuff in GTA. Yes, the first time we met was in person.
Literal escort mission.
I mean, when we met, it was 1999, so it's not like there was a lot of opportunity to meet online first to begin with.
Could have done like BBS stuff.
Yeah, BBS would have been it, yeah.
Oh.
Korean.
I just threw the club at him. Didn't know I could do that.
Can you pick it up again?
Yep.
Sweet.
Sounds like someone just had a gun.
These guys look like they're decked out in some crazy armor.
I don't know why they need me. These are the guys I'm escorting.
Yeah, you're the weak one, right? Yes, Patrick. That's correct. BBS, bulletin board system. Before the internet, if you wanted to go online, you had to call a computer somewhere in your town, or call a computer in another state long distance using a modem. That's how you got online. And Seth and I are old enough to have used and built and maintained BBSs back in the day. I can usually tell when something's Japanese, but when it's either Korean or Chinese, I get them mixed up.
What were they asking?
Nothing. They weren't really asking. Crimson was saying that he has a hard time determining Japanese and Chinese. I can tell when something is Japanese, but if it's Chinese or say Korean, I get those two. Personally, I get those mixed up. Oh, you remember those days, Crimson? Cool.
Now, can you detect kanji or just what they're using kana?
I recognize like kanji and hiragana, but I mean like.
I'm impressed that you know kanji. That's hard.
I mean, I don't know it, but I recognize it. I mean, I have a clock that's kanji.
Yeah, but the numbers, the kanji are the pictograms, not the...
I mean,
Are you talking about katakana?
yeah, I guess. I mean, but like when you see Chinese, it's so. Usually the characters are way more dense and angular. I just recognize it. Oh my gosh, what's the first game you and I played together? Who knows?
Probably Sonic Adventure. I mean, do you mean cooperatively?
Yeah, maybe it means cooperatively.
I don't think
I have no idea.
It would be something probably on the Dreamcast.
Yeah, probably around that time for sure.
What were the co-op games on Dreamcast?
Co-op games, that's it. Just back then, even like what was co-op? Like,
oh, I did it.
Like I'm thinking like Power Stone, but that was a versus game.
Power Stone, yeah. Blue. What was that game where everybody? It was like underwater bases. Blue something, not blue.
I know what you're talking about.
Not Blue Harbor. Blue.
I don't know.
Shit, not Blue Shift. I can think of all these different blue things.
Greek Boys, this is not co-op. Seth is playing this single player. I'm just commenting and talking to you guys. But I'm watching him play.
This one's yelling. They're happy. Alright. Now we're going to go after...
Yeah, I get them backwards. I mean, again, I'm not saying I can read it, but like I always think kanji is the simplified one and hiragana and katakana are the complicated ones, but it's the other way around, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hiragana is the native language, katakana is the borrowed words, and kanji are the pictograms.
Yeah, the pictogram. I always think, for some reason, because kanji is a smaller word than hiragana, I always get those two mixed up. When, like hiragana is like the, it's like the sounds one. Yes, totally excited for Far Cry 5. We're going to play that for sure on the show. Was it Graw? I think we probably played a co-op game together before Graw.
Yeah, because, I mean, it would have been the Dreamcast and then Xbox era. Maybe Halo.
Yeah, Halo's probably... Yeah.
But surely there were some co-op games on the Dreamcast. I cannot...
Yeah, but... honestly, I wonder if we ever really played co-op back then, because we were still kind of just getting to know each other.
Yeah, but I would have like parties at my house on.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, like that Ready Rumble boxing and stuff.
Yeah, I do remember that now.
Maybe one of like the NFL 2K series. Played that.
I rarely played those sports games. I'm not sure. I bet if I looked at like a list of Dreamcast games, something would pop out. Blue Lagoon was the name of the game that you were thinking of, maybe?
Nope.
No. Gosh darn it, now I have to open a tab and look at this up. What was that blue game on Dreamcast? Blue Stinger.
Blue Stinger, yep.
Here it is.
Man, I'd have never thought of that.
Yes, we've played co-op in Resident Evil games. If you look at our channel, Alex, I think you'll find a video or two of there.
We've got 5 and 6 at least. We might have more.
Yeah.
I know we played 5 and 6 together.
By the way, if anyone wants to find out what games we've played on our show, you can go to our website, thecoopmode.com, and then there's a page on there that lists every single game. Actually, it lists every single video we've put out.
There's also an area on our website where you can donate.
Yeah, if you want to donate, we just use that money to rent games. So, yeah, if you want to drop us a few bucks, we'll use that to rent games.
What's a white marker mean?
Mind Jack. Oh, Mind Jack.
Is that the gorilla?
Yes. That's the one where we're mind-jacking people. And I turned into a techno ghost?
Techno ghost, yes. That game was bizarre.
And then a wheel. I turned into a wheel.
What was going on with that game? Like, were we missing the point? Or
No,
was that game
I think that's
crazy?
just it. It's like somebody's idea of what the future is, and everything's about like mind transference. But then, like, the question you brought up that cannot be answered is why would there be a mind transferable giant gorilla at an airport? There's no reason. I mean, unless I guess it's like a security thing.
I forgot about that. How am I going to get up there? Okay.
Co-op missions for Ace Combat. You know, there's an Ace Combat coming out for VR.
Gotcha!
Patrick, the reason we're streaming on YouTube is because that's where all our viewers are.
Get another weapon out, dude.
Ninja Nub, thanks for watching, man. Have a good one. He said have a god. Yes, I've beat The Last Guardian. I thought that was a really good game. It's kind of a one and done game, but I really enjoyed it. You're the first YouTube channel this person subscribed to.
Cool. Thank you. Nope.
What's the point of picking up the bodies?
I haven't found out yet.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to have a point.
I keep forgetting I can just, if I'm out of arrows, I can just make more.
Oh yeah, Mindjack was the game that kept asking us, do we want to keep playing?
No, we're good.
Any game that does that, it's like, that's really insecure.
Yeah, don't. In fact, you're asking.
Are you sure? We keep playing this
Oh, here we
game?
go.
Oh, nice.
Love this stuff.
What do they call this?
he got them.
They call this like emergent AI or something. When the game just starts doing stuff on its own.
Like that. Oh, I thought they were. You automatically pick your arrows up just by walking towards them, but then you've got to loot them. You have to hit a button.
No. Boston. Oh, I'm gonna get your name right. Boston Ironful. Bostonian Full, I guess is what that is. He's just saying that you just want to hide the bodies.
From whom?
Yeah, that's my question.
Who cares? Like,
it's basically if you're going stealth, like when you take over camp stealthily.
oh, I guess I haven't even really approached a.
Yeah. Have we even seen one?
I mean, I kind of saw a teeny weeny one earlier, but I don't think it was like a camp. It was just sort of a campfire.
I think, Seth, you played Thief the Dark Project, right? Or is that something else?
I've played Thief. I don't remember. Is Thief the Dark Project the one that was on current gen?
He says there's one called Thief the Dark Project and Thief the Metal Age. But I don't know which is which.
I know there were 2 Thieves on PC, or maybe 3, and then there was one like more recently on current gen consoles. I did play the Xbox One one though. If that's the question. I don't remember the titles.
Most excited thing about Crackdown for me is getting orbs.
Yes.
But he's talking about the destructible environments. That'll be cool if they have that. Even if they don't have that, I just want orbs.
The orb hunting is excellent. What's that?
Ace Combat 6 on the 360 and Assault Horizon, Ace Combat Assault Horizon on 360 have some good co-op missions. I wonder what that would be like if you're both in separate jets.
Could be wingmen. I'll probably do this plot mission. And then oh, there's a bear.
Oh no.
At least not a
Bears
Skyrim bear.
in video
It
games.
seems like it's gonna be.
Yeah, bears in video games, always the most overpowered enemy. You will probably have a hard time.
Where is it? Oh, stealth bear. Get it? Heal. Heal faster.
Yep, I saw that video killer.
Man, this bear is amazing.
Thanks, Stewie. We're gonna try keeping doing this regularly. We'll see how it goes.
Bear!
Just check back next Wednesday evening. We'll probably stream again. Maybe we'll like switch off like who does it. Last week Seth did the chat and I played. So maybe we'll switch off again next week to that again.
Can you climb complex polygons?
He's very furry.
Heal again. Come on, bear.
Apparently there are worse bears in this game set. That stunned him. I like that you just keep eating raw meat.
Ah, I cannot get away from it.
I honestly don't have a good reason. The geek. I see the geek, but it's the Greek. I don't know. Why do I not own a Switch? I don't know.
You're team PlayStation hard and you don't like to get away from it.
I just don't think I would play the games that are on it. That's my thing.
I've played Zelda and Mario and
Yeah.
Mario Kart.
You know what? I've not really beaten any of those games ever.
Because you don't own them. How could you?
I mean, like, ever. Like, even the old ones. I never beat them. I never played them. I played some of Super Mario World on Super Nintendo, but I don't think I beat it. And I've never played a Zelda game.
Quest abandoned?
Uh-oh.
Oh, we've got stupid timed events in this thing?
But I've beaten every Animal Crossing game, and if they release an Animal Crossing on Switch, I will have to buy a Switch.
You can't beat Animal Crossing games.
Well, I mean, I've done as much as I wanted to. I've gotten months worth out of it, you know what I mean? You're right, though. You don't beat it, do you? Like, I've finished my museums.
Yeah.
I've collected my fish and my dinosaur bones.
Okay, I kind of feel like this is... Maybe I need to go underground.
Arnold, yes, we're going to play A Way Out. For sure. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, A Way Out looks super cool.
So apparently you do have separate jets in Ace Combat. Interesting. Seems like that would be, like, easy to get separated.
Stone fingers.
All right, Patrick, thanks for watching. I don't know why I said I beat an Animal Crossing game now. I guess in hindsight, that's a stupid thing to say. I've played them to the point of feeling complete.
All right, here we go on a plot mission.
Okay. Cool.
Tank.
Or you discovered a new location.
Oh yeah, I found.
Ooh.
This guy's not going to be helpful.
Huaita Walsnar.
Dinsai Hassan. Balsayuyikala. Hars. Nasa. Tigri.
What are you going to do with him?
Something gross. He is cool looking.
Who
Musalwa
else did that?
Padawaida.
Someone Witcher did that.
Uhaita.
Yeah.
Split a rat while you were talking to him.
Nay. Nay.
Did you just speak German?
Uchasarda.
German have its roots in
Quit cutting stuff.
cavemen.
Ashai.
Licking it. It's very unsanitary.
Bostonian is saying, yeah, this is a gross cutscene.
Uguifas wasnas path.
Don't drink that.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to.
Don't drink. If there's an option,
Upafitaka.
chuck it.
Upafi.
Nope, no option.
Yummy.
Out of a brain pan.
That's just.
Oh, I'm
Whoa.
good rat. Whoa!
Freaky.
What is gonna happen? This is like, remember when we took the drugs in, was it Far Cry 3 or Far Cry 4, and we would like have crazy powers for a little while?
Yeah.
Run around real fast. Oh, look at this!
Wow.
Find the guide.
This is cool.
I don't have any weapons.
Oh, you're finding your animal guide?
What? We're in Avatar Land.
This is cool. Pandora?
Yeah.
I like that movie. I know people don't, but I like that movie a lot.
I like the visuals of the movie. The story's the dumbest thing in history.
The story pleases my rat brain sometimes. It's the simplicity of it.
They literally call the metal unobtainium.
Yeah, that's dumb. That's probably the dumbest thing in it.
Okay, so I'm on rails, but I can kind of.
Makara, thanks for tuning in. Have a nice night.
Dive into the water. Now I'm a fish. No, I'm not a fish. Am I?
If you
No,
could,
I'm still in a.
okay, I don't want to talk
Following
too
an
much.
owl underwater.
This is interesting. So is Owl going to be your spirit guide, do you think?
I guess, or one of them.
Yeah.
I know eventually, like, the whole shtick of this game is you're, like, supposed to be the first man to tame animals.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
So I think you get several eventually throughout the course of the game. This is really pretty.
Question is, if we could be in any game location, where would it be?
Be in any game location?
I don't know, man.
Spider-Man New York. Marvel's version of New York City.
I'd want to be somewhere safe.
I'd be safe if Spider-Man.
Oh, you know, an easy one, Pokemon.
You're not safe. There's gigantic things wandering.
Oh, nothing
around.
ever attacks the trainers, do they?
I don't know. Is there no danger in that world?
I kind of get that impression.
Nice.
Nope. I exploded apart.
Hey, Frisky, thanks for watching. I'm not going to repeat what you said, but yeah, that's basically it. We're doing live streams on Wednesdays. And we're not doing a co-op game either. This is a single-player game.
Not gonna repeat what he said in salty language.
Yes,
Salty!
it would have been a bleep if it was in our show.
Okay.
We're in the Midwest.
Whoa. What's...
This is crazy with these floating islands.
I think it's just because I'm coked out of my head.
Yeah, this is all happening in your brain. Probably in your primitive brain. This is very cinematic.
Flying out into a thunderstorm of bats.
I'm Batman.
Just keep wiping out.
Are you?
wake
Oh,
up.
are you doing like you're trying to complete something?
No, that's not a failure. It's just a scripted thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at all these D holes.
Whoa. There's a
Ooh,
tiger.
cool.
No, those are jaguars.
Thanks for watching, A70. Yeah, we're close to shutting down anyway, but thanks for watching.
Bear.
Yeah, the only time you're gonna see it that close and not be attacked.
Tame. There we go.
Dush, dush.
Just chill out, bird.
Come to my arm. Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
Playing some music.
Learned a cool maneuver there.
FARCRY, Jausu.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Bio
That was
biological.
a very good-looking owl.
Yeah, the models in this game are really good looking.
Yeah. Cannot fault this game for its graphics at all. Except for that one glitch. That's not
The
graphics. it is.
roaring rawr, 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 dead wolf.
Seth, you've played Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yes, I haven't finished it, but I've played, I'd say, about a third, and I love it.
Looks really cool. I watched him play some.
What did you give me?
Hey, thanks, Alex. I hope you enjoyed our live stream. Let us know if you have.
Alright,
Oh, cool. He's doing cave paintings.
tell me the story.
Guarpati, Faran Habandata,
Can you bond with Howling?
Kubalsan Guar Habanda Magata.
Tell me, buddy.
I think you're going to you're gonna bond a D-hole.
I don't want to.
Thanks for watching, Stewie.
I just want to get out and do the owl once, and then I'll probably say we wrap up. Wait a minute. Let's go this way. Where do I...
No, we have not. I've not played Getting Over It, but Seth sent me a video today about that game.
About what?
Isn't that game the one with the guy with the in the pot that he's climbing a hill? Is that called Getting Over It?
I don't know what that was.
I think that's what it's called.
That was the craziest thing. Yeah, describe what Getting Over It is, because if it's a dude in like a kettle or a cauldron with an axe, that's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Yeah. But games that have made us rage quit. I don't know. I'm sure there's been some.
Yeah, I can't think of any either.
I can
Normally, I'll shut down before I get mad enough to. I'll just stop playing if it's making me mad.
Yeah, games are meant to entertain, not frustrate the hell out of. Oh, I will say, I did actually try to play Bloodborne and gave up. I bought the game, played it twice, and then said, well, nope, never playing this again. Too hard.
We tried to play that co-op, but we couldn't get to the part.
Yeah.
Where we could join each other.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say
Look at that!
Oh my god, that's gross. I wouldn't say we rage quitted, but there was that one game that we tried to play on the 360 and then gave up. Remember the one with like the castles? We recorded an episode and then like threw it away because it was unwatchable.
Oh, the cartoony, squatty little dudes.
Yes.
Happy.
Yeah, something like. I don't remember the name of it.
Look at this structure.
That is man-made, surely.
Yeah. Is it a portal?
Oh, is this where you're going to throw your owl out?
Is it fast travel? Oh yeah, I need to remember how to do that.
Oh man, maybe
Learn
yours
how to
already.
do it.
Yeah, Getting Over It's the guy in the climbing the mountain, cauldron climbing a mountain.
Gosh, that was bizarre looking. Okay, how do I do it?
Thanks, Limbo. We're only going to be streaming for a few more minutes,
There it
but
is.
thanks for watching. Cool. So, this is Owl Vision,
And my owl has caveman vision.
and can telepathically give you this information. It's video games, you know.
Send beast. What does that mean?
Do you, will you, with your owl, command other beasts to work with you, maybe?
Remote.
Yeah.
Maybe. Where am I? Let's go see me. Climb. I think I'm up on that peak right up there.
We have played Cuphead, and I have not played
Love
Dark Souls,
Cuphead.
but I mean, some people love super, super hard games. It's just not for me. If you're into that, cool.
I can't pull up any further.
Thanks, Kate. So is it like you have a limited amount of flight time, you think?
I don't think I have flight time, but I've got, I'm trying to pull up right now. I could dive if I wanted to. But if I try to pull up, I hit a glass ceiling.
Do you have like a button that will flap?
Nope.
Hmm.
I just soar.
Interesting.
Whoop. That cancels that. Now, one thing that was cool about Assassin's Creed Origins was your eagle was always flying around you somewhere. It was never like, it didn't just spawn at some point. It was always there. And the camera would just shift up to him when you wanted to use him.
That's another weird thing I like to see when video games do, when the camera suddenly does a motion over to something else real fast.
Yeah.
That's a cool effect. Someone else, Killer, was telling us about this Xenoverse 2. I guess it's coming out. It's not out yet. Yeah, we're going to look into that, I guess. Now that we know that it has co-op. Can't promise it, but maybe.
I like this.
It is neat. Are you getting
the
any
owl
good...
takes up too much of the screen.
Yeah. Look at all this stuff you have locked over here.
Yeah. I can't even tell what it is, but there's like pot and quiver and hairy pig head. I can't tell what that
one of the top looks like a tardigrade, and I'm sure that's not it.
Hey, there's somebody just in or something. Just
Oh, go in. Oh, you can't.
Oh!
Ooh.
guess he's dead now. Oh, it's bleeding.
Yeah, Taken, if there's anything you should take from our videos is if you're going to play co-op, play with someone you like. You're going to have a lot more fun. I couldn't imagine playing with total strangers. It seems like that would get really frustrating. Nice.
There's another goat. I want to show you something.
Sure.
I don't see one. When I poked it, it bled, and I could follow the blood trail.
That's cool.
Where are all the goats?
What do you collect from that?
Slate, but I don't know what I use it for.
Hmm.
It's a crafting element, but I don't... Speaking of, let me see if I can craft.
Oh, so it's already out. All right, well, we'll look into it. Thanks for recommending it.
Manually heal 1 health bar. Heal yourself while sprinting. Gain a health bar. Oh, I can't. What are these?
Oh, you can upgrade your owl. Owl Hunter Vision.
So the only things I can do right now are map that, put plants on my map, heal while I'm sprinting, or manually heal a health bar. More healing options are available in the food menu.
Favorite weapon in AC Origins? Got one?
Not because it's actually helpful, but I like the Final Fantasy 15 stuff.
What are you talking about?
They put, you know how they, in Final Fantasy 15, they magically spawn their weapons?
Oh, yes.
They just did a crossover thing where you can do that.
Oh, really? Huh.
They're not super effective, but they're fun to use. I want to try this moose again. Probably stupid, but...
Apparently you can light your spear on fire.
Yeah, you can light all your weapons on fire. I can light this arrow on fire.
Yep.
I go like this.
Pretty cool.
Heal that moose.
Was that you going, ah?
Yeah.
Look, that tree's on fire, or something's on fire.
I lit that campfire.
Oh, you did? Okay.
That's the first time we saw the owl.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, now wait, where's the moose? I should be able to follow its
trail.
Lost its trail. I can hear people go. Rah, rah.
There's arrows, yeah, so they must be up here.
You're a friendly. So what are you shooting
Yes, I do remember that, Killer. That was funny. Yeah, I think we put that clip in from Borderlands in one of the best of shows.
Alright, I said I was going to stop and then I forgot to stop.
Getting into it.
Well, I just wanted to get that moose. And then he bolted. I can't tell what I can take.
Thanks for watching, Taken Echo.
All right, everybody. I guess we'll shut down now.
Yeah, we're about ready to shut
One
down.
more D-hole, I guess.
Can't let this D-hole survive.
It's like a rare black D-hole.
D-hole.
Well,
No, I've never been good at fighting games ever. I like watching people play fighting games, though. I had a friend who used to be really good at them. Like, he could win tournaments and stuff. Yeah. And he was really good at, like, Mortal Kombat and those games. Tekken. All right.
Is that like a base where the bad guys are? Yeah, I'll shut down.
Cool.
Save and quit.
Save
Thanks,
and quit.
everybody.
Yep. I
We'll
guess
talk
we'll
to you
go
next week.
ahead and shut this down. We'll probably stream again next week, next Wednesday night.